Hi guys, my name is Melanie, but call me Mel. Please like and subscribe to MSA. I used to live with my older brother Mark and my parents, who usually kept super busy with their work. With them gone for hours, Mark'd be responsible for the house and me. But that didn't come easy for him because I was a mess. As a kid, I was really wild and clumsy. I'd run around the house causing trouble, and he'd had to chase after me to keep me in check. No more chocolates, Mel. They ain't good for your teeth. But they're falling out anyways, brother, so let me have my fun. Even the kids at school would make fun of me for being weird and clumsy. But it all changed as I stepped into adolescence and the gorgeous genes in the family started to kick in. By the time I was 15, the same boys who'd teased me in my childhood now started asking me out.
These are for you. Happy birthday, beautiful.
Same to you. Little did they know I was still the same weird me on the inside. And Mark's protectiveness was all the more reason why I'd never gone on a single date. No doubt I loved him to bits. But he'd influence all the things I did at home and school, and it'd drive me crazy. Why did you throw away my party invitations? Why did you delete my Insta account? Why'd you sign me up for a geography class? Because that'll help you in your future. You should be thankful you have a brother like me, Mel. Or else, how are you gonna survive in this world? Happily. Saying that, I stormed out of his room. But later that night, he came to me. Are you still mad at me, Mel? Okay, listen, I've always wanted the best for you since you were a kid. Yeah, but I'm not a kid anymore, and you gotta stop controlling my life. Fine, you're gonna have it that ways anyways, because I'm moving out for college next week. What? I didn't know how to react because I was both happy and sad about him leaving. But after Mark left, I had this feeling that I could take complete control over my life, especially when Mom and Dad were moving to a new city for their work and I was shifting with them. Our new house was like a giant mansion, and my room had these big windows and a tall mirror that took up most of the north wall. But more than anything, I was excited about getting a fresh start at school because Mark wasn't here to hijack my life. So, on the very first day, I wore a gorgeous new dress to school. But just as I was making my way through the hallways, I stumbled and bumped into a girl who was holding giant paint buckets in her hands, and all of them came flying onto my dress. Holy jeez! I ended up on the floor, but the girl reached out her hand towards me. Are you okay? I took it and quickly got off my butt, but I couldn't believe my eyes. She had gorgeous blonde hair and the sweetest smile. It was like I had an instant crush. I'm so sorry about the paint. Oh gosh, I ruined your dress. Come with me. She grabbed my hand and took me to the changing room, and there she handed me a fresh pair of clothes. Try this. It's not that great, but it'll help you make a good impression on your first day. How did you know it was my first day? Oh, word gets around here fast, especially about cute girls. Okay, thank you. If that was a compliment, was it? Oh, never mind. I'm just blabbering. Wow, you're adorable. Saying that, she went away. But indeed, I did make an impression, because that dress was all torn from behind. And all the kids were laughing at me as I walked the hallways, except for the one girl that helped me out. Can't believe Jenny would prank you like this. But then again, she is Jenny. What do you mean? And who are you? Well, I'm Lauren, and I'm definitely not like her, but she's evil. She's got these weird family issues with a mute mom and a mute stepdad who's a complete jerk, and she's turning out to be just like them. Yeah, I could tell that by now. Lauren stuck by my side for the rest of the day, and we bonded pretty well. She was fun and notorious, just like me, and had this YouTube channel where she'd make entertaining vlogs. She even introduced me to this music club that she was a part of, and I was loving her so much that I wanted to be just like her now. Within a week, it was like we were besties, with no one to ruin our adventures. Or at least that's what I thought. Because there was someone whom I felt kept a constant eye on us and followed us everywhere at school. Jenny. One time I was in the swimming class, but just as I popped out of the water, I was shocked to see Jenny right in front of me. Jeez, you scared me. What the heck? You should stay away from Lauren. She's not nice, and she's just spoiling you. Really? Who are you, my mom? And why do you care? Especially after what you did to me on the very first day. That wasn't me. I don't believe you. Just leave me alone. Yeah, okay, I'm leaving. But this is the last time I'm warning you about Lauren.
Don't be stupid. I don't like stupid people.
Excuse me? With that, she took my towel and left. What a psycho! But luckily, after that day, I didn't see much of Jenny, and I got busy with my music club rehearsals. The school had its very own band, with Lauren as the lead singer, and I wanted to audition to be a part of it too. So I practiced really hard and nailed my auditions. And as a treat, Lauren took me out to dinner. You were great today. I'm sure you're gonna get selected.
So, what can I get you?
Jenny? I didn't know you worked here. That's okay. She ain't Jennifer Lopez, that we should be remembering small details about you. Lauren! After that, she took my order and went away, and Lauren turned towards me. You don't have to be so nice to her. I told you, she's a psycho.
Yeah, I get that.
But what you said also wasn't nice, man. She keeps following you everywhere, and the other day I saw her chasing away some guys who were coming to talk to you. God knows what she's up to. Suddenly, Jenny came back with our order, but she seemed off.
That's your order. And here's something those guys sent for you. I don't like their vibe. If you want, I can make them leave.
Make them leave? Are you nuts? Send them over to us. They're cute.
But they seem bad.
No one asked for your opinion. Now get out of here. And before I could even say anything, Lauren called them over and Jenny walked away angrily. I also felt awkward because I was still a noob when it came to dating and chatting with guys. So I rushed towards the restroom, but one of the guys followed me there.
God, you're pretty. It's like I'm drawn to you.
To the washroom? I need to pee. Go away. But he came closer and tried to kiss me. What are you doing, jerk? Get away! I slapped him hard in the face, but just then Jenny came from behind and dumped an entire tray of food over his head. You moron! How dare you touch her? I'm gonna kill you! She kicked him behind his knee and climbed onto his shoulders and started pulling his hair. Suddenly, there were loud screams across the restaurant, and the managers came running. They fired Jenny on the spot for misbehaving with her customers, and I had to butt in. No, she didn't do anything wrong. She was just trying to help. Shh, let her be. I told you she was nuts. Let's just go from here. Lauren pulled me out of there, and we both went home. But later that night, I couldn't stop thinking about Jenny. She tried to help me, but got fired. I was feeling terrible. But then suddenly, I heard a loud thud in my room. I got up and checked, and saw the big mirror in my room was open, and it had a secret room behind it. Holy freaks! I grabbed the side lamp and was ready for action, but then the unthinkable happened. Jenny, did you follow me all the way home? God, she was really a psycho. I started backing away because I was frightened.
Melanie?
Tell me what you're doing here or I'm gonna call the cops.
No, don't do that. Don't call anyone. I'll tell you everything. This was my home. Before my mom married my stepdad, we used to live here happily.
I looked around and saw toys and Jenny's pictures with her family all over the walls. She wasn't lying about this.
But then my dad left and Mom married that jerk, and he sold everything because of his gambling habits. Mom's head over heels for him, so we won't leave him. And today, when they learned that I got fired from the restaurant, they got mad at me and I just ran away.
Oh, God, I'm so sorry, Jenny. I had no idea. I thought you were stalking me. What? Why'd you think that? 'Cause Lauren told me you kept following me and that you'd chase away all the guys who tried to come near me.
I'm not a stalker, Mel. I didn't know you lived here. And I did all that 'cause I was just trying to protect you after what happened on your first day of school. But if that's what you think of me, then fine. I'm gonna leave.
It made me feel bad that she was just trying to be protective, and that reminded me of my brother. Jenny, it's all right. You don't have to leave. If you want, you can stay with me.
No, Mel. You think of me as someone bad.
You're not bad. The guy who tried to kiss me was bad, and I want to thank you for saving me from him. And I'm sorry that you got fired because of me, so please stay. Her face lit up, and she came and hugged me, and for some reason, my heart started racing. This was crazy. The next 2 days, it was the weekend. Mom and Dad weren't home, and Jenny stayed with me. And surprisingly, it was fun. We shared so many interests together, including MSA being our favorite YouTube channel, and she baked me the most delicious cookies in the world. Later at night, I was even having trouble working on my homework when she came and helped me.
Come on, Mel. I know you have it in you.
I'm not really on the smart side.
But you can be on the hard-working side. Come on, it's just to pass a few grades.
Okay, I'll try harder. But instead of that, I ended up sleeping like a log. And when I woke up, I saw she was sleeping right next to me. And for some reason, I couldn't help but stare at her beautiful face.
Hey, what are you looking at?
Oh, I was just...
I fell in love with you from the very first moment, Mel. And that's why I was super protective about you. Though I may have shooed away some stupid boys out of jealousy, too.
Gosh, oh, she was so adorable. And I liked her all the more for this. Then she got up and played some music and pulled me in for a dance. We danced and played games all night long, and I was super excited to go and break this news to Lauren the next day. But instead, she gave me a shock.
Watch this. I'm gonna upload this video on my channel. Psycho Witch Gone Nuts.
What? No, you know that's not true. Jenny's a good person, Lauren. She tried to help me.
Who cares? We'll get millions of views if we post crazy videos like this. And she's a loner. Nobody cares about her.
I do.
What?
I told her everything, but instead of being happy about me, she looked grossed out.
Ew!
I can't believe you'd go for someone like her.
She ain't even rich like us anymore.
How does that matter, Lauren? I like her, and she likes me, and you should drop that low-leveled thinking of yours.
Low level?
OMG, how dare you? Do you have any idea whom you're talking to? I'm the queen of this school, and you're nothing without me. If it wasn't for the misfired prank I tried to pull on Jenny, I'd have never even talked to you. What do you mean? You were the one who tore her clothes?
Yeah. I did it to get more subscribers for my channel, but then I saw you wearing those clothes and the kids making fun of you. I felt bad, so I thought I could be nice to you for a while, but it looks like I pitied the wrong person.
Saying that, she pushed me. But I couldn't let her do this to Jenny, so I snatched her phone and smashed it into pieces.
You witch!
Suddenly, she jumped onto me, and we both broke into a wild fight. The teachers came running and pulled us apart. I'm not gonna spare you now. I rule this place. I'm a diva with thousands of subscribers watching me and following me. And that little music band you want to get into? I run it. I know everything you do, and I've always admired you for it. So much that I always wanted to be just like you, but not anymore. 'Cause now I know that you're a bad person, and you use people to get famous, and I'd never want to be like you.
She's right. Lauren is just so evil. Yeah, she's not even that good of a singer. They have her in the band because of her popularity. She's so egotistical.
Suddenly, the color on Lauren's face faded, listening to all the comments and seeing the cameras around her. And then we were taken to the principal's office, where we waited for a few hours until I saw my brother walk out of there. Mark, what are you doing here? I came to give you guys a surprise visit, but Mom and Dad weren't home, and I got a call from your school. And seems like you couldn't stay out of trouble without me, huh? I didn't do anything wrong. I know, and I'm proud of that. Mom and Dad told me how well you've been doing on your own. I ran and hugged him, and he told me I was being put into detention for a week, while Lauren was being expelled from school because of several complaints against her for pranking and ill-treating kids. I felt bad for her, but then I felt a gentle tap on my shoulder.
Are you okay? I heard what happened, and I got so worried. Why did you fight with her?
'Cause you would have done the same for me.